Okay, and then with a sharp knife, we're going to cut our roll of 6 mil, trying to keep it as straight as a line as possible. We never want to lay it down on the ground and cut like this, especially on a customer's flooring. So it's easy if one person holds the roll, and we just cut right down. Okay. So this piece of plastic will extend when we unfold it 10 feet tall. So we're going to come over here and we're going to grab a couple of the 10-foot tension posts. They look like this, and these telescope, so we can get different lengths just by turning them. So what we're going to want to do is pre-measure the pole so we know how long it needs to be. And we have these little caps here. We're going to push that right on. So ideally what we do is we open up the pole so we get it to about the length, and then what I'm going to do is tighten the bottom part, and then on this top part, this has a spring, and that gives you the tension. Okay. So we're gonna pop this up, put a good bit of tension on it, and then tighten it. Okay. Now we just pull up, and it pops out. So this one is set, and we'll do a second pull. Perfect. A little bit of tension on there. Make sure they're getting tight. And there, that tension pulls by lifting up, pulling it out. Now these are the 10-foot tension pulls. We do have a 20-foot tension pull, which is a little different to use. This one kind of has these holes for these pins to go in, so you kind of adjust it where you want to, and then you have a foot pump on it like a jack. So if you push that down, it'll pop, it'll go up higher. And then this button here is the release. Okay. So we can kind of do the same thing with this. We'll just get it close to position, and then we will pump it when we get the plastic over it. So another cool feature of this one is it has this clip here. You can wrap the plastic over and put it in there to hold it. So that way when you get it in place, you can use the jack on it and push up. So let's go ahead and start with that side with the 10-foot poles, and we will get the these ones, just wrap it over plastic. Push it in, and that holds it up. We're keeping our plastic pretty tight. Just do that again with this one. In there, and this is how you would tape up your, or use the tension poles to hold your plastic up. when you're working by yourself, this is really useful because you can build a containment by yourself while somebody else is doing other things. So now when we want to tape a containment into place, we're going to do a small section here just to show this tape's been out in the truck, so it's hot and I don't know how well it'll stick, but we're going to take our tape, and when we do our tape, always blue tape this painter's tape on the paint.
Okay.
You never want to put duct tape or the white tape on there. It's always the blue painter's tape. Otherwise, the other tapes would damage the finish.
Okay.
We do 2 layers or 2 rows, and that gives us a nice thick area for when we go and tape the containment up with the duct tape.
Alright.
First, let's get this tension post in place. So this one, we can go ahead and wrap it right around. Pull the plastic off that bottom corner there, it's getting stuck. Simple. Okay, then just gonna use the jack.
Okay.
Put a little pressure on it. As soon as you feel it grab,
Okay.
just a tiny pressure. Remember, you're usually gonna be putting this on drywall,
Okay.
so we don't wanna push it too hard, punch it through the drywall. So, for holding up the plastic to there, we're gonna put duct tape that's gonna hold the plastic to the blue tape.
Okay.
And make sure to press it out so that it gets a real good stick.
Alright.
Okay. And that's how you are going to make a containment airtight. So if you were doing mold or anything like that and we needed 100% sealed containment, also to keep the dust and stuff from rebuild down throughout the rest of the house. Now, after we have our containment set, we are going to need a way to get in and out of the containment. Well, first, we're going to want to tape the bottom of the containment down as well. If you're going on straight concrete, it's okay to use duct tape. Otherwise, we are going to use the same method as up there. We're going to put the blue tape down if you're going on tile or on carpet.
Right.
Hardwood floors, use the blue tape. And then the duct tape, same as we did up there. Going onto pure, regular straight concrete, this tape is fine. That'll hold your containment down in place there, keeping it airtight. And because this is an entranceway, I do like to make a couple runs of tape just to help with the foot traffic going on it.
Okay.
That'll help hold that down a little better. So, next we have the zipper pack that we're going to put in so that we can enter and exit our containment area. The zipper packs come like this, rolled up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up, unroll it, and find the zipper handle. The zipper handle we always want down at the bottom of the containment when it's closed, so that way if we have to run any wires for machines or anything in there, that's in place. So what I do when I put these in is I find about my height, this seems to work fairly well for me, and I kind of put a little X about where my head's at. And then these have self-adhesive on them, so we just peel this paper off the back.
Okay.
Of course, this again, been in a truck for a while, so it's really hot. So get a piece peeled off so you can start it. And we're gonna put a curve into the zipper pack when we install it. If we go straight up and down, it's gonna be really hard for it to open up to get equipment in and out of. So we put a little curve to it so that way it makes a nice wide door.
Okay.
So we can go about here, start wrapping it down. Pressing, making sure that this tape is, or the adhesive is sticking really well. And we're gonna wanna put a little curve to it down at the bottom as well. Now with that done, the zipper is down at the bottom, right where it needs to be. I always put a little piece of tape right over there. There is metal so that you can't pull the zipper handle off, but I still like to put that tape there to hold it, just to give it a little bit more secure. And the same thing on the top one. Then go ahead and open the zipper. And we want to cut out the plastic in between. You need a very sharp knife for this one. Then you go through and trim all the plastic back so that it's not gonna get caught in the teeth of the zipper. And you would just do this all the way up and down on both sides of the zip, on both sides here, that side and this side.
Okay.
Do that, you know, all the way throughout the whole zipper. And then you have yourself, this is why you trim it back. Then when you have that all in place and cut out, you have a nice seal so that you can get in and out, but the area still has the containment to keep whatever contaminants you want in or out. And well, with these ones, again, now we know how to pull these out same way as when we tested the fit for them. Pick up on them a little bit and pull them out. This one over here, really important part of this is we know that this is the jack for it. And as soon as we're done with that, we need to flip that up. But to release the pressure on this one, it has a little knob right here, a little lever.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just touch that with your foot, it'll pop down. And that's super important that guys don't just start cranking up on this thing. If you accidentally think that's the release boom, you just put a hole in the and that's it. That is setting up a containment. Of course, this would all be done on the sides as well.
Yeah. So that's how it's done.